What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matu66, and if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. You're officially part of the chaos. Today's video is a little different. No crazy challenge, no over-edited montage, just a real talk. The kind of stuff we all think about but don't always say out loud. You ever lie in bed at night, everything's quiet, you're finally relaxed, and your brain suddenly decides, perfect time to replay every awkward thing you've ever done. You remember stuff from years ago and you're just staring at the ceiling like, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Why am I like this? And what's crazy is nobody else even remembers it. It's just you, your brain, on full volume. Overthinking is everywhere now. We think too much about the past, stress too much about the future, and forget to actually live in the present. Everyone's in their own head, all the time. And it gets exhausting. Let's be honest for a second. Everyone acts like you're supposed to have life fully figured out at a young age. People ask you what you want to be, what your plan is, where you see yourself in 5 years. And sometimes you don't even know what you want to eat in 5 minutes. And that doesn't mean you're failing. It just means you're human. Not everyone figures life out at the same speed. Some people move fast, some people take longer. Different paths, different timing. That doesn't make one better than the other. Social media makes motivation look extreme. Wake up early, cold showers, gym, grind all day. Repeat. That works for some people, but it's not real life for everyone. Life doesn't come with instructions. It's more like an open world with no clear map. You choose a direction, you test things, you change your mind, you fail, you adapt. Sometimes you feel lost. And that doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It just means you're actually moving. One of the worst habits is comparing your life to someone else's highlight reel. And here's the tricky part: in the middle of that open world, social media drops in like a cheat code that doesn't really exist. You start scrolling, and suddenly you're looking at everyone else's highlight reel: perfect moments, filtered pictures, exciting trips, constant success. And you catch yourself thinking, why isn't my life like that? That's the problem. You're comparing your messy, real journey to a curated, edited version of someone else's life. And that's not reality. The truth is, nobody posts the struggles, the mistakes, the boring days. Social media is designed to show peaks, not valleys. So when you measure yourself against it, you're setting yourself up for frustration. Your journey is yours, full of detours, learning, and growth. The highlight reels are just snapshots, entertainment, not a map. Focus on your steps, your progress, your failures, and your wins. That's the real adventure. And here's another thing, scrolling through social media can make time feel wasted. Hours slip by while you watch other people's lives unfold, and suddenly you feel like you're behind. But think about it, those hours don't count toward your failures or success, unless you use them. Instead of comparing, use that energy to do one small thing that moves you forward. Learn something, create something, or just take a step toward your own goals. Social media can be a tool, but only if you control it. Otherwise, it controls you. It's easy to feel invisible when you're constantly comparing yourself online. You see people getting recognition, likes, followers, opportunities, and you think you're not enough. But here's the reality: most of those people are building their lives behind the scenes, just like you. Success isn't instant. It's quiet, slow, and often boring. The posts you see don't show the grind, the failures, the sleepless nights. Real growth happens out of sight. Focus on building your story, not your feed. Another layer to this is envy disguised as inspiration. You see someone achieving big things and for a moment you feel motivated, but quickly that motivation turns into jealousy. That's normal. The key is to transform that feeling into curiosity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from them? Instead of why not me? Use it as fuel, not poison. Social media is full of lessons if you pay attention to the right things, but it becomes toxic when you compare your messy, real life to a perfect snapshot of someone else. Finally, remember this: your life is happening in real time, not in posts. Social media can show you fun moments, trends, and achievements, but it cannot measure your growth, your resilience, or your happiness. Real life is a combination of small steps, quiet wins, failures, and everyday learning. Those moments may not get likes, but they define who you are. Stop scrolling with judgment and start living with intention. Your story, with all its detours, struggles, and victories, is far richer than any highlight reel could ever show. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. This was Mata6, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.